Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to install the single player project on your computer so that you can start playing with player bots that populate your world, run around, do things, and you can do dungeons and PvP with. So first thing is I'm leaving a link in the description so that you can actually download the repack. This is basically the beginner friendly version of how to do things. You could compile this server yourself so that you can have access to the core database, but if you don't compile it yourself, you won't have access to the core. Most of you, that doesn't matter because you're not very well versed in C++, but for some of you it might, and in that case I'll probably create a separate video for that. So yeah, the first is you're just going to click on that link, download it, and then you will get a file called SPP Classics v2 exe. So after that, you're just going to go ahead and open that file, extract it to wherever the heck you want to. And then once that's done extracting, we're going to go ahead and open that file. All right, so we've got the file extracted. Just going to go ahead and open it now. You're going to see three different loaders. The one that you care about is the one that says server update on it. You just go ahead and click on that, and that'll go ahead and download the files that you need in order to start playing on your server. So now that that is done, we're going to go ahead and just start it. You can always probably use the update button just to make sure that you have the most recent update. If you are planning on creating custom content, I would probably not press the update button and see about joining the Discord server for single player project, as they will usually warn you if there is a database update. The next thing you're going to do is go ahead and choose your expansion. Vanilla, Burning Crusade, or Wrath of the Lich King. It's probably not a good idea to play on Wrath as there's a lot of incomplete content. You're probably better off going with Azeroth Core, although they are working on finishing said content this year. It's just going to take some time. Once you're there, you have the option to switch to the beta build. Beta build is basically the most recently updated version of the game. It might not be the most stable, but to be frank, it probably actually is. What's more is you get to see the most recent updates to bots and other stability issues that might have occurred. So I would go ahead and just switch to the beta build and follow that prompt. After that, you're just going to hit start server for the first time. And the first time is probably going to be the longest because it's compiling bot data and populating things of that nature. Make sure that you do not close out of these windows like you would a normal window. Instead, use the shutdown button in the app itself. So after this loads, you can start creating your account data. The way to do so is prompted by pressing 3 on the main menu. Basically, all you need to do is type in this window, account, create, name, password. And if you want to give it GM commands, you just set it to account set GM, name of your account, and 3. And that's it. Once you've downloaded your client, make sure you set your realms list as shown on the screen. That's pretty much it. You can mess around with the individual settings if you want to. Those settings can be found if you press number 4. There's world settings, bot settings, and if you go into the actual individual folder itself, you can actually look in the settings section for the auction house bot config, and this will allow you to set values there as well. Please make sure that when you're opening up these configs that you're actually using Notepad++. You can find a version of Notepad++ in the tools section. If you go to server and tools. What's more, if you want to go ahead and download the latest add-on for your particular client, you can do so here as well. This allows you to have some greater control over your bots without having to create any major macros. That's basically it. In the next video, I'll probably talk about how to set up a Hamachi server so that you can play with friends.